Hey guys, welcome back. This is AjaxG here with another video. So today I'm going to talk about a $650 build that you can do if you like to build PCs on your own or you want to try for the first time. Now, as you guys know, I also have a giveaway for my subscribers. The giveaway ends June 15th. There will be a Gleam link in the comment section down below. This is for my subscribers only because I've reached 500 subscribers and I'm really grateful for that. So that is for you guys. So it is a Hyper headset, okay? It's a dope headset. It's not no cheap crap that you get from like Five Below. I will order it and have it shipped straight to you, okay? Alright, so let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the CPU. This is an APU, so this is an AMD Ryzen 3600. This has 6 cores with 12 threads, and it's unlocked, okay? And it comes with a cooler. Usually AMD coolers are perfect. You don't need to buy a separate cooler to put on top of your processor. I have a Ryzen 2700X. And my cooler works perfectly fine, but my case has like 1,000 fans, just in case. All right. So let's get on to the next part. So for the next part of this build, we're gonna have our power supply. Power supplies have been really hard to come by since this whole, zombie apocalypse has been going on. So it's kind of great that I was able to find a power supply that is under 80 bucks. Okay, 500 watt Thermaltake power supply. Okay, it is not modular if I stand corrected, but that's perfectly fine because you're not doing anything extra special with this PC build, especially since it is under 700 bucks. Okay, this will power all the parts that I'm going to have in this build, and it's only 45 bucks, and it's on Prime, and it's not delayed. So if you ordered it now, you'll be great. All right, so let's get into the next part. Next, we have our motherboard. Okay, it is a Gigabyte B450. I have an Asus, so I will also leave that in the comment section down below. The Asus is 129. This one is 72, but they're both still great motherboards. Okay, so it's rumored that this motherboard should support the Ryzen 4000 series when they come out, but so far I've been looking around, it's looking like only the 500 series motherboards and above is going to support the 4000, but we don't know yet. It supports up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. You're not going to need that much RAM unless you plan on doing 8K video editing, which we have not got up there yet. So this motherboard is only 73 bucks. Okay, everything that I have in this video will be in the comment section down below for you to pick up for yourself. It will be in stock on June 6th. But if you order it now, at least as soon as it's in stock, you will be able to get it to you. There are other motherboards. I believe the Asus is currently in stock, which is roughly $60 more than this motherboard that I showed you. But it's definitely going to be worth it if you're someone that's a little impatient. And that's going to change the build price for you from $550 to $580, which is not a bad price jump. Alright, let's get into the next part. Next, we have our RAM. I have a Corsair Vengeance 16 gigabytes of RAM at 3200 speeds. Okay, this is regular cool looking RAM, doesn't have any RGB lights on it, so that's why it's at a nice calm price of 80 bucks. But you can also find some other RAM for lesser speeds from anywhere from 60 to 72 bucks. 80 bucks is not that bad, especially for 3200 price. And right now, everything's a little priced a little higher because of everything that's going on in the world. But this is still a great set of RAM stick. As I always recommend, you want 16 gigabytes of RAM because most people, when they're streaming, some people like to have Chrome open in the background. And as you know, and I tell people this all the time, Chrome is a RAM devourer. So if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, best believe you're gonna be like pulling your hair out if you have like Streamlabs open or OBS, and then you have Chrome in the background and you're gaming. It's gonna be a lot going on. Okay, so that is the RAM for you. Next, you're going to need something to save all of your files, have your operating system, especially if you're just using this for streaming and not gaming specific. This drive is going to be perfect for you. It's 40 bucks and it's 240 gigabytes and it's a solid state drive. Okay, so you're going to be able to boot up in under 30 seconds and be ready to go with your PC. Now, the only thing I would recommend if you want to swap out for this part, you can get a 2 terabyte hard disk drive for $10 more actually. So for $50 you get 2 terabytes and your computer will boot up maybe in a minute instead of 30 seconds. It's optional, you know. I like having I have a solid state drive and a hard disk drive because I wanted both. The hard disk drive stores all my videos and all that crap, and my solid state drive is for my operating system and like certain programs that I need to access pretty fast. So that's like my coding programs, Streamlabs, and occasional Fortnite. Okay, all right. So if you want, I would recommend you can get this solid state drive for $40, or you can get a 2 terabyte hard drive either by Western Digital or Seagate, and that one is $50. I will leave it in the comment section down below just in case you want to swap out the parts, and it's only a $10 difference. Okay, or you can just get a 1 terabyte for the same $40 of this 240 gigabyte. Totally up to you. And for our last part, as I always tell you guys, when you are building a streaming PC or a gaming PC, you always want to have a graphics card, even if it's not the highest end. You don't want to just rely on the CPU, or in this case it's the APU, because you want something to offload graphics onto. And I promise you, even having a 2 to 3 year old graphics card in your PC is going to make a world of a difference. Okay, all right, so this is $140. It's an RX 570. It is 8 gigabytes. Okay, and it's VR ready, so this is pretty powerful GPU. Okay, it's only $140. You might be able to find it used on eBay for $100 or less, but personally for me, I don't like buying used GPUs because people don't always know how to ship computer parts, and sometimes they'll say, oh, it works perfectly fine, you put it in, it's dead on arrival, and unless you know it's the seller's first time, sometimes eBay has a difficulty trying to get you your money back, and I don't want you to go through the hassle. So this is a brand new card. It is a XFX card. All right, this company makes pretty good cards, and I think it's called Power Color. I don't remember the other, if I know it's Power something, but they make pretty good cards, and it's not like some cheap junk. As you see, it has almost 5 stars, and that's from almost 2,300 people rating this product. Okay, there's people that bought it that didn't even rate it. So as you see, it's actually a good product. So I would recommend this. So with everything here together that I've mentioned, it comes up to $600 with tax. Okay, and that is in the state of New York. We have some we have some high ass taxes. Actually, just yesterday, this was actually $230 for this build, and the Ryzen processor went back down to it, close to its MSRP. So that's what brought the price down to $600. So that's why I'm showing you guys this. And yeah, so all these parts alone is $600. The last thing you need is a case. As for the case, the brand is called Dark Flash. This has 5 stars from 32 people. So that is good, because even with like 10 buyers I've seen on certain cases, it'll have 3 stars. So even if all 32 people saying 5 stars, this is an awesome case. Okay, it is built for a micro ATX motherboard. The motherboard that I showed you, the gigabyte one, that is a micro ATX motherboard. This case can house a GPU up to 330 millimeters. In America, that is almost 12 inches. The GPU that I recommended to you guys, that is about 9 inches long. So even if you wanted to get a better GPU, you have about 3 inches of wiggle room. Okay, so that is completely up to you. I really like how this case looks. It's a nice compact case. Okay, as you see here, it shows you down here you can put the power supply, and it's hidden. That's how it is on my case that I have, but mine is black, and I have an NTX case. I spent like $70 on my case, but that's because I can upgrade mine to a full ATX motherboard and a big ass graphics card if I wanted to. Okay, but this is for you people that this is your first PC build that you want, or you just want something simple, nothing crazy, and this ships for $55 and it's free shipping. Okay, so with all of that, everything in this build comes up to 650 bucks. Now I would recommend getting some case fans. You can get a 3 set of case fans that are RGB for 15 bucks from Amazon. Actually it's 13 bucks, but after taxes in New York it comes up to 15, and that will bring up your build to $670 for this build. This is a great build considering the time that we in right now, because literally just about a week ago prices were astronomical. Now I do recommend looking at different places to price match to try to get stuff about $3 cheaper, $10 cheaper. I always recommend checking out Micro Center if you have one in your state or city. Check out Micro Center, check out Amazon, and Newegg. So use these 3 to help you buy parts. There's another place that you can buy parts. I think it's called B&H. I may be wrong, but I don't know if there's a B&H around where I live, so I don't really check that site or store. But I hope this was helpful for you guys. If it was, please put a thumbs up, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Also, you can enter the Gleam link in the comment section down below. Alright, AgeXG out.